everyone, it's Sharon coming at you from Beach Therapy Counseling Services. So today I had a topic on my heart because I'm struggling with this with particular people in my life. So I just thought, let's have an honest moment because I'm sure that some of us maybe struggle with this and we don't even realize it. So the topic is going to be presence. Being present and in the moment when you are talking with somebody is so important. And I make it a point, and I hope that those that I love and cherish, as well as my clients and anybody I am taking the time to speak with, know that I am being genuine when I care and I'm there and I'm present for you. And if you ever feel like I'm not, please bring it to my attention because I never want you to feel like you're not being heard or what you're saying is not important. But moving past that, I feel like some people do struggle with this, and I feel like sometimes friendships, relationships, whether it's friends, family, your significant other, we don't even realize that we are kind of keeping the spotlight on us and not directing our attention enough to that other person to see how they're doing, to ask them about their self and their day. Or when it does go to the other side, we're not really present in those moments because we're still in our own minds. And I want to challenge you to really look at the way you're talking to people, look at the conversations you're having with people, just to be sure that it does go both ways. And the only person you can obviously control is you. So if this is something you're doing, this is also something you can fix. If this is something that somebody in your life is doing, then you're going to either have to discuss that with them or you're going to have to somehow peel yourself away enough to find other friends, other people that are going to be more present for you. Because we all need that in our lives. We can't continue a healthy, balanced life if we're always giving to others and not ever receiving anything in return. And so relationships are a give and take thing. And relationships extend beyond your significant other. They are your family members. They are your kids. They are your friends, family. I mean, you name it. Every relationship, coworkers, all of it. That is a give and take relationship. And so you just want to make sure that when you are in the room and you're having a conversation with somebody, your eyes aren't wandering because you're thinking about something else. You're not losing focus. You're not, you want to be there for that person. And these are skills that are going to be super important in life because you want the people that you love to feel like they're important to you. So I say I'm struggling with this, and it's just because I do feel like I have even people in my life that maybe I give a little bit too much to. And not that I need a ton in return, but maybe there's just not the interest there on the other way. So pay attention to that. If there's not interest in what's going on in your life, then maybe that's not the friendship, the relationship that you need to be in, because you want it to be a give and take. You want somebody to care about who you are and what you're saying and what you have going on in your life as well. And if you can honestly say, and this is a way to test it. So if you could say, this is what's going on in that person's life, and then if you think the reverse, like, now what would they say is going on in your life? And you would honestly say, I don't think they have any idea. Well, those are some red flags, so pay attention to that. But again, the only person you can control is you. So let's be the best us that we can be and really challenge ourselves to pay attention to how we're communicating and making sure that when we are communicating, we're fully there at all times. And if we can't be because we're tired or for whatever reason, because sometimes we do have these, things going on, we need to say it so that way they don't feel like, wow, this person really just does not care. But if you open it up with, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I have this major deadline at work, or I have so-and-so, something's going on in my life and I'm just really distracted. If you could give me a few minutes, or if you could give me till tomorrow, I want to have this conversation with you, but I want to be present during it. That feels so much better to hear than to have somebody you're trying to tell something to and they act like they could care less. Anyways, those were my thoughts for the day. I hope it encourages us to just, because it's all about growth, right? Nobody's going to be perfect. None of us are perfect, but if we can at least recognize where we could use some growth or we could use some self-work, it'll help us to focus on those things. So I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend so far. You always know where to reach me, mybeachtherapy.net, and we will talk to you guys soon.